Good morning, guys. In the news today, search for the new house commences. Uh, Decisions towards like cleaning this house is making it more livable. A long conversation I had with myself yesterday towards how basically redemption is an active thing that we have to seek all the time and how we reflect on it. A lot of beautiful stuff. But one thing that's most important is we were supposed to start the course business analysis. They postponed again. So I have no idea what the hell's going on, but it seems like every week they're postponing for some reason, and war seems to be a bit more imminent because we right now have started firing our own missiles. Again, it's probably something very like comic, tragically, comically tragic, or tragically comedic. I don't know. It's fun. Anyways, this video is going to literally be about why I did not push myself to reach the bonus because I said if I, by the end of the month, do 5 extra videos over 100, I'd reach a bonus. Well, it really felt like all I wanted to do was squeeze out videos. That's basically it. So I took a pause. And actively, when I take pauses, the first thing I do is start basically thinking about what are the thoughts in my head and what are the things I'm working on. Nah, look at what's actually trying to scratch on my knees. This is Sanfura, and Smurfette is basically her English name. Sanfura is the Arabic name for Smurf. She doesn't love this at all, yet she's the one who comes every single time for me to kind of like mess with her. Look at her face. Look at her face. Wow, wow, wow. There we go. So, uh, so naturally, we're trying to figure out a flow, right? Like there's an opportunity that we're trying to build on top of. And we're trying to figure out the opportunities within our environment, and we're trying to like catch on to things. And the whole flow of what I'm trying to do is always kind of like figuring out, am I making the right decision or not? How do I actually realize that? When am I interfering with the process? When am I being pretentious about it? When am I being arrogant about it? And it's funny because like if you look at my videos, you kind of see like a certain fluctuation in moods and responses, and like sometimes being pissed off, like how is this happening to me, when other times being a lot more like, yay, this is happening to me, correct? So there's a whole ups and downs. And from my perspective, the attempt for me to always like understand it has been the activity of mine. So naturally, I've reached 100. I made 100 videos, and I got excited. And then I looked at myself, and I figured it was like, yeah, man, uh, let's do 105. You can do it. But like the first three videos made sense because I was reflecting on the actual drama that was happening at work. But then I realized, no, I need to produce something more at work instead of just reflect on the drama. So while I sat there trying to produce, or trying to kind of like decide what my next step would be, my thought process was reject those, stop talking to them about this, maybe point at this, maybe do that. Okay, so the this and that, there are two things that I really want to do. First is like create the marketing strategies and like do them. So the main hiccup this week has been them gaining power over the accounts on like the Facebook accounts and the Meta accounts, and being able to like regain the power and give me like a partnership agreement, which is how it works with Facebook. And then after that, basically, I start promoting for them and I promote for their account, and I'm able to kind of like collect data on their behalf. And naturally, my company as well like gets the data and all the good stuff. And I'm talking about this and I'm thinking of all the tables in my head where the data goes and how they're connected to each other. It's cute, but like I'm trying to think about it more as a programmer as I'm actually processing it. Because in my head, my platform is going to require some form of sponsorship. I call it sponsorship because it's not actual advertising. There has to be more of a direct deal between two people and like the actual sponsorships. But anyways, so the goal behind these kinds of things is to be able to like I want to start being involved in the process, which we decided on, for the marketing campaigns and to actually promote and consult. Perfectly fine. The second thing I need to do with them was to kind of like support their system or whatever they're working on. They don't want to do that. They blatantly have rejected everything. And they went back to the initial stages where, like, I tried and it didn't work. Instead of this is what I tried, this is what I tried, this is what I thought after. And I literally lost all my energy with them. So I'm like, what do you want from me? You don't want shit? Okay, bye bye. Fuck off. Right? Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. But now when I was started thinking of my work, I was like, okay, so like let me talk to the owner. And he doesn't read my emails. So I go like, how would you like your reports? Do you want me to send it by mail, but you don't read? Or do you want me to explain it in a way I can make it into a video, I can make it into written, I can actually like write the report and read it out for you as well. That way you could actually understand what I'm trying to write, whatever it is. And he goes like, no, send it to my mail. I'm like, okay, perfect. So that's what I'm going to do next. And that's gonna be a video of how I'm structuring it and what I want to like consider and think about. So here's the note, write monthly reports. Cool. So after that, we basically, what am I doing and where is my position when it comes to everything else? And I'm still processing all the other cute things about, I'm still processing all the other cute things regarding my day-to-day activity. But let's face it, it's been a frustrating time for me given the house and the, just the friction that's been happening around. So like I've been thinking about it and I understand my first thought cannot be let's fucking leave. But as well, like I want a place with a decent fucking bathroom and a decent fucking kitchen. So I was having this conversation with myself yesterday and I was like, at the very least, I am overpaying for this house. I fucking know that. But at the very least, to respect myself, and I started like connecting this in a more like if this was a balanced scenario, I need to be making the best out of this deal. Now, at one point, this deal was a good deal because, hey man, I'm 2 steps away from work. But now that like friction is happening at work or in the environment of work, I'm really not that interested in actually being there. So basically, house lost a lot of its value, and it became a lot worse with all the tension that's been happening around it specifically. No running water. I can't cook anything. I don't have a proper fridge. It's just a whole lot of bullshit. A whole lot of bullshit. So, anyways, uh, so I was sitting with myself. So I was like, this is not a house that's worth $300, and I agree. But that literally means I signed a bad deal. I'm overpaying for it. So, in order for me to kind of reflect to myself and to the environment that I actually am, in order for me to make this a better deal, I need to reflect the value of this house at a higher level. So, the best I could do, or the only thing I should do, I think specifically, is fix the house. But I'm not going to spend any money on this house, am I? Not at all. It's not my house, and this owner cannot be trusted. It's straight up, man. I'm literally going to tell him that if he actually like, and I imagine the drama that he's gonna cause when it comes to like the payments because he told me to pay for something, and I imagine he's going to forget about it or gonna like miscalculate it because he's done that before with like, if somebody does that with like $5, $10, he's gonna do that with 100. You better believe it. Even though it doesn't make sense, 100 like actually you can see the difference, but for them they don't fucking care. I think they're just like bold that way. They're brazen that way. Brazen's it's a beautiful word, man, to use in such a situation. But anyways, so like the house is nasty, dude. Like it just needs deep cleaning. Um, with deep cleaning, we'll be able to kind of like we'll be able to at the very least just look at it from a more refreshed perspective. I'm tired of these fucking lights. I'm gonna get like actual white lights. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna talk to an electrician in the area, and I'm gonna get like some. These lights. See them? This this chandelier kind of crap. I'm just gonna get standing light bulbs, get some plugs, and actually have them move around with me anywhere I want in the house. I think that'll be perfect, at least for now. What I'm looking for is the vibe of this place to stop being that gloomy. And the minute it happens, then I at the very least kind of have control over it. and I'm scheduling a day. I want to do it on, I think Saturday would be a good day. But the goal of the day is for me to be able to just spend the whole day cleaning the house. Like tomorrow, I want to go buy proper stuff for it. Like buy Dettol, cleaning detergent, all like the gloves and the like big ass fucking scrubby thingies. And I'm gonna scrub the whole house down, man. Literally the three rooms I'm always in, the bathroom, the bedroom, and this area here. I'm gonna scrub it all the way down to make sure it's like completely, it has my touch on it. And from there, I'm moving to the next stage, which is a thought process as well. And that would be the next video. Peace out.